All right, everyone, welcome to the stage, Tommy Arnold, everybody.
All right, so I recently put my 14-year-old daughter in charge of my Twitter account. That was a bad decision on my part, I get it. All I told her, I was like, look, I'm going to give you an allowance, a monthly allowance. All I want you to do is just put out a couple tweets, follow as many people as you can. At the end of the month, she's like, hey, Dad, I want my money. So I'm like, well, you know, I look on Twitter to find out what she's done. There's only 2 tweets. I like math class and peanut butter is tasty. I'm following 400 teenage girls throughout the Midwest. I went from being on like social media sites to like Amber's List, which is like the Angie's List for pedophiles. It's completely, it was odd. And then I ended up doing this podcast, and I explained the difference because my day job is I'm a nurse. Thanks. I'm mostly just hanging out in my jammies eating popsicles all night long. Like if you, like I'm not a good nurse, but I'm not a shitty nurse. I'm not a naughty nurse. I don't want you guys to think like these gams and fishnets would be hot, but no, it's mostly if your grandma's in a coma, she doesn't need the Vicodin. So they asked me, they're like, you know, Tom as a nurse, what can we, you know, what advice can you give us? And I was like, the only advice I can offer is the difference between a post-op training with a really good surgeon and a real woman. And it's by the G-spot. You know, every woman has 2 G-spots, 18 erogenous zones over their body. If you learn the pattern, you can turn any woman into a super soaker. Well, my 16-year-old daughter hears this, calls me up the next day, and it was like, Dad, I heard that podcast, it was hilarious. I was like, oh my God. And the only thing like in the back of my head, all I was thinking was like, oh my God, if you're ever being finger banged by some guy and he's not hitting your G-spot, she's like, my dad can do it better. And I expressed my concern. We have a good communication policy. I tell her this and she's like, great, Dad, now I'm going to be thinking about you on my wedding night. So that inspired this song. Transition, y'all. Alright, normally I play this song across the country and I ask everyone during the song, who's getting laid tonight? And it's so heartbreaking in a city that has converted a race into a big drunken orgy fest. Like Howard Street Fair, Folsom Street Fair, you can walk around and see men with like big old nuts walking around and get smacked in the face with whatever you want. However, when I ask, who's getting laid tonight? A little better. I mean, what's sad is that Sacramento had you guys beat. And so I'm going to play this song and we're going to see how we do, alright? Well, Jackie wants a black guy because she likes a real big dick. And Johnny's chasing chubbies cause he likes them kind of thick. Well, everybody here is perfect, yet you all have your faults. If you raise your standards low enough, you'll never break your heart. Well, we're all gonna get laid, yeah, each and every day. If you don't find true love, well, you're gonna have to pay. Well, Jackie wants a Mexican, but it isn't what you think. She's safe because she knows that they like that white girl meat. I mean, black girl meat and yellow girl meat. They're not real picky group. So, well, Johnny wants to switch teams because he likes it on the chin. He heads down to the Castro where the fun always begins. Yeah, we're all gonna get laid. Yeah, each and every day. If you don't find true love, well, you're gonna have to pay. Will you ever find yourself alone with no one else around? Grab your favorite toy or sock and take yourself to Happy Town. And then you find that special someone who can really get you off. Well, hold on to them tightly, cause your house is gonna rock. This is where you all sing in, right? Well, I wanna get laid, yeah, each and every day. If you don't find true love, well, you're gonna have to pay. Who's getting laid tonight? Once again, come on, who's getting laid tonight? So lonely motherfuckers, drink more for crying out loud. If you're not getting laid tonight, please find me, cause I might be willing to pay. So we're all gonna get laid, yeah, each and every day. If you don't find true love, well, you're gonna have to pay. Alright, thanks y'all very much. My name's Tommy Arnold. Enjoy the rest of your night. Let's get home, love each other, or at least come love me.